Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is the Wrestling Wrap-Up. A handful of stories brought to you in one easy-to-watch video. Let's just get started. So, Taryn Terrell, formerly Tiffany of the WWE, has been a big integral part in Knockouts division over the last couple of years in TNA or Impact Wrestling, and she did leave for a while. We did see at the last set of Impact tapings that she did come back to the company, and then last week they announced her departure from the company kind of abruptly. With that, Dave Meltzer has stated in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter that the reason Terrell is no longer with the company is because she is not allowed in Canada. I don't know the logistics and the actual reason why she can't get into the country, but with Impact doing a lot more in Canada going forward, that is where Anthem Entertainment is based out of, so it just makes sense for them. Terrell wouldn't be able to be at Bound for Glory, and she wouldn't be able to be at the TV tapings following, so they just mutually parted ways. Now, one former Divas champion that I get asked about a lot is Caitlyn, or real name Celeste Bonin. Her name was in the wrestling news here recently as WWE was possibly interested in bringing her back to the company, but she actually posted a very interesting post on Instagram this week talking about her addiction to pills and how 1 year ago she actually checked herself into rehab. It's actually a very good little post, and if you guys do want to check it out and read more about this, you can over at our website, PWUnlimited.net, link in the description below. So this January is the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw. According to PW Insider, the January 12th edition of Raw will be taking place in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, and there'll be a huge retro Raw theme for that show. WWE is looking to pull out all the stops for the 25th anniversary of Raw, and also coinciding with that, they will be putting out a 25th anniversary DVD set as well. So everybody wants to know what's going on with Ronda Rousey. With the Horsewoman vs. Horsewoman match not taking place at Survivor Series like originally suggested, will it ever happen? On the latest edition of Ride Along, they did tease that Becky, Bayley, Sasha, and Charlotte would team up against 4 other women at WrestleMania, and that currently is the plan. The 4 Horsewomen vs. the 4 Horsewomen match is slated to take place at next year's WrestleMania, and according to Dave Meltzer in this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, Ronda Rousey has actually been at the Performance Center this week doing a little training with the WWE trainers. So I don't know how many people would actually be interested in this, but you know, Total Divas, if you're unaware, spoiler alert, it is pretty much scripted. With that, according to Dave Meltzer in this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, one major storyline for the next season of Total Divas is Nikki Bella actually trying to get the general manager position for SmackDown Live. I don't know exactly how this will play out with, I guess, her trying to take the job from her brother-in-law. I don't know anything other than Meltzer did report that a possible story for the upcoming next season of Total Divas would be a storyline where Nikki Bella wants to become the SmackDown Live general manager. So I mean, if it happens, it happens. Would you guys rather see Nikki as the GM? I mean, they may need somebody when Daniel Bryan leaves in a year, if we're still doing the brand split. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Wrestling Wrap-Up. Let me know your thoughts on all the stories we covered here today in the comments below. And as always, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.